Today I'm going to be bringing you along with me as I apply for the Bilt Rewards Mastercard. I'm going to give you a brief overview of why I'm applying for this card, and then I'm going to talk about some of my credit history data points, and then finally the actual application process. But first, let's talk about the loss leader. This is when companies offer a product or service that seems too good to be true. For example, the Costco rotisserie chicken. They offer the chicken at such an incredible price that they actually lose $30 to $40 million per year on it. Now, Costco places this tempting product all the way at the back of the store. And this is so customers have no choice but to walk past everything else that they sell. Now for Bilt, their loss leader is 1x points on rent that you can't really get anywhere else. And since it's such a large amount of points, thousands of points per month, it's a very effective strategy to get people in the door. Bilt is offering such a lucrative value proposition to its customers in hopes to get them to use the card for other non-rent related spend. And they do actually have a monthly 5 transaction minimum in order to earn Bilt points, which is completely understandable. Honestly, I'd imagine Bilt's taking a small financial hit on processing those rent payments, and if customers were only using this card for rent, it's unlikely that they would be profitable in the long run. And unprofitable businesses tend not to exist very long. So with that in mind, I'm more than happy to use this card for other spend if it means I get to earn thousands of points per month on housing indefinitely. And the thing is, Bilt actually makes this an even easier decision as they're offering a very competitive dining multiplier of 3x Bilt points per dollar spent and a travel multiplier of 2x Bilt points per dollar spent. Now those two multipliers are actually competitive with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which is a card that has a $95 annual fee. But the Bilt Rewards card is completely free, and it doesn't even have foreign transaction fees. Now, I personally have a mortgage, and I'm still applying for this card for a couple reasons. This Reddit comment from Bilt gives me hope that mortgage support is at least in the pipeline. And also, I want to have this card in hand and be able to use it so that I can make better content for you guys. Since it has no annual fee, it's an easy decision for me to add it to my collection. And coming from someone who really likes Chase Ultimate Rewards points for the simple fact that you can transfer them to Hyatt and get incredible cent per point valuations, Bilt kind of makes me question whether I truly need the Sapphire Preferred. For this year, I currently have the Freedom Flex 5x grocery store welcome offer, but if I didn't have that, I'd certainly be looking at whether the Sapphire Preferred is bringing enough value to the table that Bilt doesn't already offer. Now, I don't know if that's a breakdown that you guys would want to see, but definitely let me know down in the comments. Now, one downside to the Bilt Rewards card is it doesn't offer a sign-up bonus. But since they're offering such a unique value proposition, they can get away with this, at least for now. Now, since I just got approved with the Venture X, I'll be using that card for its travel benefits. But Bilt is actually offering its own travel benefits that are teetering between mid-tier and luxury travel card benefits. There's no airport lounge access or anything like that, but it does have primary CDW worldwide, except for New York residents for some reason. And it also has trip delay reimbursement, which kicks in at the 6-hour mark, and also $800 worth of cell phone protection with only a $25 deductible. These benefits rival the luxury travel cards out there. Now, it's not gonna have all the benefits that they have, but I know when I was traveling with my Sapphire Preferred a couple years ago, I was pretty much SOL when I experienced a 9-hour plane delay, and that's because the Sapphire Preferred's trip delay reimbursement kicks in at the 12-hour mark. If I had booked my trip with the Bilt Mastercard instead, I would have been covered. So I say all this to say that the Bilt card is more than just a card to get points for rent. It has some truly beneficial additional benefits that may fly under the radar. And if you do decide to apply for the Bilt card, I do have a referral link down below, which helps me out in a big way. Now, I did say I would share some of my personal credit history data points with you so that you can get a better idea of where I stand. I currently have 16 personal credit cards with a total available limit of $172,900. Now, the highest credit limit I have on a single card is on the Venture X, which I just got approved for, and it's $30,000. Now, my oldest credit card is sitting at 16 years and 4 months, while my average age across all accounts is around 7 years. I have 4 hard inquiries on Experian, 1 hard inquiry on Equifax, and 2 hard inquiries on TransUnion. However, those inquiries do not include the inquiries I just got from the Venture X and the Chase Freedom Flex, which I just applied for earlier today. Now, my FICO weight score from Experian is sitting at 809. but I don't know if applying for the other 2 cards today would have impacted my score already. Also, I currently have about 5 to 6% overall credit utilization. So let's get into the application and see what happens. So you can see that I'm already signed in, and I'm going to click Apply Now. All right, since I already have an account, it already has some of my information pre-filled, which is nice. It's a nice little time saver. All right, so let's take a look at what Bilt is asking for in order to apply for this card. So we can see the normal contact information, your name, mobile number, email address. So you can either put your social security number or your ITIN, which is your individual tax identification number. Either one of those is gonna be fine. Are you a US citizen? Yes. So they're asking, whether you own or rent your house or other, how much your monthly mortgage or rent is, and it's just gonna be your portion. So if you split it with someone else, you just put your portion. Or if you live with your parents, you can simply put 0 if you don't pay them anything in rent. Then it's gonna want your employment status, employed, self-employed, not employed, or retired. Then your total annual income. So you don't need to include certain things if you don't want it considered. So if you're 21 or older, you can include accessible income, which is income that's not earned or owned by you, but regularly accessed to pay your expenses. So what's your total annual income that's non-taxable? So this is gonna be things like Social Security and Medicare, VA disability benefits, worker comp, foster care income, things like that. So if that applies to you, you probably already know what it is. And then these 2 checkboxes at the bottom are indicating that you acknowledge that you've read and agreed to these disclosures, and also that you authorize the Social Security Administration to disclose your Social Security number verification. So I'm gonna plug in all my information and I'll meet you back in a second. All right, so here they've displayed the terms and conditions associated with this credit card, which here you can actually download this for your records, which I will do. So the one thing I did notice about this application is there's no way to add an authorized user. All right, so for the moment of truth, I am going to click submit and see what happens. Whew, pending status. All right, we received your application for a Bilt Mastercard. Your application's being reviewed and we'll provide you with a credit decision soon. Oh, I already got the email. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, I did get declined for the card. They said, after carefully reviewing your Bilt World Elite Mastercard application, we can't provide you with a credit card at this time. And they're gonna send me the reason why I wasn't approved within 30 days. So I'm gonna give it at least 30 days before I apply again. This card isn't too hard to get approved for, from what I understand. So hopefully that 30-day buffer is gonna be enough to get approved. But we shall see. Just a quick update for you guys. I did end up getting the denial letter from the card issuer, so let's take a look and see why I got denied.
So as we can see, the reason I got denied was because I had too many inquiries or applications for credit. And they also state, we look at how much new credit you may be taking on. And on the flip side, we can see my credit score was 792, and that was from Experian. And they also give you some other key factors that are affecting your credit score.
So my data points going into the second try are mostly the same. My Experian FICO score is now 808, down from 809, and my overall credit utilization is now down to 2%. As far as hard inquiries, I have 6 hard inquiries on Experian, 1 hard inquiry on Equifax, and 3 hard inquiries on TransUnion. All right, if I don't get approved on my second try, I think it may just be time for me to get serious about my Taco Bell ASMR channel. Let me know what you think. I ran into an issue when trying to apply. The problem is the apply now button is gone. It's just not there anymore. So I actually had to reach out to Bilt support to figure out what was going on. I said, I'm trying to apply for a Bilt Mastercard for a second time. However, the button to apply is no longer available. They came back and said, you'll have to create a new Bilt Rewards account using a different email address to submit a new application. We're not able to delete the application from your current email, so a new one is required. It is what it is. I'm gonna create a new email address, create a new Bilt account, and then move forward with the application. And if you've experienced that issue as well, let me know down in the comments. All right, so all my information's plugged in. Let's move forward. All right, so the moment of truth is gonna be here. Let's hit it. Oh, sweat on my fingers? Nice. Whew, you're approved for the Bilt Mastercard. $22,000 limit. That's way more than I need, way more than I expected to get, so that's cool. So you can use $13,200 immediately outside of rent. Your full credit line will be available when you receive and activate your physical card. Okay, download the Bilt app to review your card number and add your new card to Apple Wallet or Google Pay. Yes, I'd like to fly to Hawaii. So awesome. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I thought maybe I would get declined since, you know, I got declined last time, and I don't know, I just got a little nervous. But I got approved and we're good to go. $22,000, way more than I thought I was gonna get. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. And if you missed it, I unboxed the Venture X in this video, and it's kind of a fun video. So make sure to go check that out. Peace.